What's up, COD fans? Maverick here. Now, Zoomaa and Shotzzy, Zoomaa an ex-Call of Duty Pro, and Shotzzy, a current Call of Duty Pro, we're talking on stream about the movement and some of the mechanics in Modern Warfare 2 since Shotzzy has played the game, and I think we learned a lot of information while they were talking about this. I actually have one of the 1-minute clips that I'm going to throw in after this so you can all see that. We learned a lot about the movement with slide canceling and diving. We learned a little bit about the maps, and I kind of want to break this down for you because I actually think there's a lot of good information here about Modern Warfare 2. So first things first, I'm going to throw in the clip where they were talking about dolphin diving in right here.
Tight corners, yeah, jumping, shimmying. And then I also heard you can dolphin dive too, which I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so you can do everything. You can do everything. You can.
No, that shit's kind of cracked. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna abuse the fuck out of it because that's what I was in.
I mean, bro,
You're able to fly like you just sprint, fly. That's all you do. So that's what I was doing at least.
Well, see, I'm excited to see that.
They
shit.
gotta nerf that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, really? Is it that? What do you mean? You just beat?
Fuck yeah, you were the bro. I was literally like, I'm just flying, dude.
Wait, no, wait. You can just keep doing it. Like you can just dive.
Yeah, ask Cammy.
Is it the fastest way to move? Are people gonna be jumping off rip like frogs?
Yeah, literally. Everyone's gonna be frogs on the map.
What the fuck is going on? Oh shit.
Now, this clip is definitely very interesting because what you heard Shotzzy saying, and for those of you that don't know, Shotzzy, who's a current Call of Duty Pro, has the best movement in the Call of Duty League. He's known for finding a way to cheese and break movement to make it used so in a way that wasn't necessarily meant to be by the developers. So when he says something about movement, it really is something to take seriously. So based on what he was saying, it sort of seems like dolphin diving is the new slide canceling, at least from what he's played so far. Having the ability to stand, dive, stand, and like you were saying, like you're like frogs, you're flying around the map, is definitely seeming to be like a possible new form of slide canceling, since slide canceling has really been nerfed. They said earlier on in the video, and I'll link the video down below, they said earlier on in the video that slide canceling is really nerfed to the point where you literally have to wait like a half a second after standing up from completing a slide before you can even shoot your gun. Basically what they were saying is slide canceling and sliding is going to be more of a defensive mechanic, being as you really can't shoot after you do a slide cancel. So if you want to like get behind a box really quickly or retreat fast, that's where you're going to want to use slide canceling, but you can't really use it to push into an engagement like you have been in recent years. Shotzzy did also mention that you can crouch spam or snake, if you know what that is, basically where you sit behind an object and you kind of spam your crouch really fast to go up and down, making it hard for the other team to hit you, but easy for you to sort of hit them. So snaking is a big deal in the Call of Duty League, so it looks like you will be able to do that in this coming game. He did briefly say there were doors, so I know a lot of people, and myself included, have been saying it doesn't look like there's a ton of doors in what we've seen so far. He did say there were doors. He didn't say there were a lot. He didn't say there were a little, but there are definitely going to be doors in multiplayer maps. Shotzzy described it by saying that Modern Warfare 2 is a slower version of Modern Warfare, which personally for me, I like. I think the whole slide canceling constantly, breaking people's cameras and making it hard for them to sort of see you, but it's easier for you to see them when you're sliding back and forth across their screen. I think that's really annoying, honestly, and it's just definitely not something I want to see in pubs. It makes sense for that to be in like a competitive ranked mode or in the Call of Duty League, people to be spamming that kind of deal. But in public matches, I just want to chill and play. I don't want to deal with these slide canceling demons in all of my lobbies, which is what I pretty much get. So a slower version of Modern Warfare, I think, could be really fun. Then I actually pulled 2 quotes from this video that Shotzzy said, which sort of makes me worry a little bit about the game. The first quote being, "I just hope the maps are good." So him saying this makes me believe that the maps that he's played so far, and I believe it's been rumored that the pros have played like 4 or 5 maps that are likely going to be in the beta. The fact that he said, "I just hope the maps are good," makes me think that the maps he's played so far maybe weren't that good. And so he's definitely hoping that the other maps they haven't played are going to be good. So it's definitely, that might be reading a little bit too much into it, obviously, but that's what the point of this is. That's why I pulled these quotes out. So him saying, "I just hope the maps are good," a little bit worrying. And then he also says, "This is probably not going to make sense, but if we have good maps, I'll deal with it." So what I kind of pull from this is sort of, I think almost for me, what it seems like is he didn't really enjoy a lot of other aspects of the game, like let's say the movement or the gunplay, but he's saying, as long as we have good maps, I'll deal with it. Of course, he's looking at it from a competitive standpoint, being as he is a pro player, but the facts that he's kind of saying, like, if we have good maps, I'll deal with it. It makes me think that other aspects of the game he didn't enjoy, but as long as the maps are good, he can kind of deal with those other aspects he didn't like. So that definitely could be worrying, but once again, again, could be reading too much into it. That's a breakdown of the movement we kind of learned from Zoomaa and Shotzzy talking about it. Like I said, it's linked down below so you can watch the full like 9-minute video. They talk a bunch about kind of like maps, forge mode possibly coming to the game like we've seen in Halo games in the past, and a bunch about movement and that sort of thing. So if you're interested in that, click the link down below and watch that clip. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more MW2 and Call of Duty League content. And with that being said, hopefully I'll see you all in the next video.